Scorpio, thanks for visiting. So this is your reading for mid-September. And as I always ask you, if you like this reading, you can like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you'd like to do. And if you want to support this channel, there are ways you can do that in the description down there as well. So that's over with. I'm going to start your reading right now. Right, so the first card you've got for your past is the Two of Cups. I'm getting lots and lots of, it feels strong actually. Very, very strong. You're very strong. I'm getting that. You're very strong. You've been through a lot. You're extremely strong. And, you know, you've got the Strength card right here as well. So, someone tried to stop your strength. Someone tried to hold you back. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if it was deliberate, because it feels like someone had expectations of you. More than one person, actually. Someone had very strong, very rigid expectations of you. Excuse me. And they had expectations of themselves. And it's kind of like they had expectations of how they should be and how everything should be in their life. And it's almost like you had to fit in with that. You had to fit in with their life, or that's how they saw things. That's what I'm getting. And no one does that to you. No one boxes you in. No one stops you from doing your own thing, from being yourself. I'm getting that very clearly. So someone tried to box you in. I'm getting that. And you're very, very strong. And your strength, this is what I'm getting. Your strength is linked to your freedom, your inner freedom. And your outer freedom, but mostly your inner freedom. And that's where your strength is. It's in your inner freedom. And yet, this is what I love about Scorpio. You know, you've got this huge heart, and you're a giver. You really are a giver, especially when you're in a relationship. But if someone tries to make you into something you're not, which I think is what was happening here, you're not having it. You're not having it. and so you've been steered off your track. And what I mean by your track is the track of yourself, your inner track, your inner, your inner, the real you that's in there. Someone's tried to steer you off that before, I think. Lots of different people, actually. I'm getting lots of different people trying to steer you off or steer you away from who you really are. And talk you into things. Oh, don't do that. You don't really want to do that. You don't like that. Especially in career. I'm getting that really clearly here. Well, what do you want to do that for? You don't want to do that. And you do want to do that because it's you. It's inside you. You want to do that. So you've got all this resistance, and it's like anyone that comes around you that tries to tell you, box you in, mold you into something you're not. You've got this huge resistance. You automatically resist that. That's what I'm getting here. And, you know, when you love someone, there's a lot of loyalty in you, but there's also this kind of, I'm me. It's like a gypsy heart, actually. That's what I'm getting, gypsy heart. Gypsy heart. You might have some gypsy in you, or someone listening to this might have that, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful, creative, wandering, free spirit. That's the kind of thing I'm getting. Freedom inside you. Creativity. I'm getting all that inside you. And, you know, that can't be blocked. It can't be pushed down. A lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand that freedom, that free spirit that's inside you. And yet, this is what I'm getting really clearly. You don't settle for the norm, the usual thing, you know, the usual thing that everyone says they want. Oh, I want this, I want this, I want a job, and I want a good, you know, I want a house with a fence around it, and I want, you know, that there's nothing wrong with wanting those things, and you might want those things, but you want something different from the norm. What you see as a success in your life is different from a lot of other people's, because you've got that, you know, I shouldn't keep on saying this, but really, gypsy heart, free spirit, you've got that inside you. Yeah, have a look at this, because I'm just looking at this in this Two of Cups here. She's got red shoes, this woman, if you look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but she's got red shoes on. So, you know, obviously you don't have to be a woman. You might be a woman, you might not be, doesn't matter. But she's symbolising you. She's representing you in this card, I should say. And, you know, red shoes, especially on a woman, and especially in these times, you know, these cards are modelled on, you know, the early Renaissance. So it's not when they were made, or drawn, but they were modelled on those, you know, the clothes and the times of that time. So, you know, independence in a woman obviously wasn't around at that time. So, so that's what that represents. Red shoes on a woman, independence. It can be danger. It can feel like a threat to a lot of people, that kind of independence. And, you know, I heard this recently. It's really funny, actually, that I'm looking at these red shoes, because I heard someone say this recently, that red shoes can be thought of sometimes as a satanic symbol, which is absolutely ridiculous. Of course they're not. They're just red shoes. But even the fact that people might think that, it just shows the attitudes that free spirits have to come up against and deal with sometimes. Believe me, I know. I'm like that. I'm a free spirit, and people are like, "Oh, tarot, that's evil," or what? Something that's outside of the norm is, "Oh, that's bad, that's evil." If you kind of go down your own track outside of the norm, "Oh, that's bad." So you're having to deal with a lot of that, but you can't be tamed. You can't be told what to do. You really, really can't. And it's interesting I said tamed, because you know, the strength card can be about that, trying to tame the lion, but you can't be tamed. So the other thing with the Two of Cups, obviously it's about a love connection. We know that. So I think you were in this connection with this person. You're away from them now. Again, I'm getting that kind of boxing in feeling here. So they tried to box you in. They tried to fit you into some kind of a box. That's what I'm getting. Maybe with this free spirit that you have, it might be that society tried to fit you into some kind of box as well, of what they think a relationship should be, if that makes sense to you. I really hope this is making sense. I'm stumbling a little bit, I know, but I'm trying to express what I'm seeing here. Hopefully you understand this. Again, I did it again. Anyway, so yeah, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting with this past relationship. They looked good on paper, this ex. So people on the outside of this, so looking into this relationship, and they're saying, "Oh, beautiful couple, perfect couple, no problems." But you know, but on the inside, behind the door, behind the closed doors, I should say, it wasn't perfect, obviously. And what I'm getting here is you're expected to put up with things. This is part of the way you were boxed in, I think. You're expected to put up with things. Yeah, unbelievable things, actually, quite bad things. There's no way you should have been expected to put up with all that. But all for this perfect facade. All for this perfect facade on the outside. That's what this person you were with wanted, a perfect facade. You had people around you wanting you to keep up with this facade. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, and yeah, you've got the Nine of Cups down there. Have a look at that. It's all about protecting a facade, hiding things behind a curtain. You know, you know better than that, and you're not about that. You're not about hiding things. You don't care about that. You want reality. You want something real, and you want the reality on both sides of the door, not just on one side. But yeah, I keep on getting this beautiful creative spirit that's inside you. Make sure you're nurturing that. Make sure you keep on feeding that and nurturing that. Do what you want to do. Keep your independence. Keep on nurturing that free spirit, that freedom, that creativity that's inside you. You need that to breathe. You need that to breathe. I'm getting that very, very clearly. Whatever it is you do, whether it's art, you know, acting, whatever it is, music, keep that up. Keep on feeding that. Even if you're not doing that for your work right now, feed that. Feed yourself. Feed yourself that love. That's what I'm getting there. But yeah, the way you operate, back to this kind of facade here, I'm getting, you know, you're the opposite of that facade. You're not into, you know, picket fences that are perfect on the outside. And you know what I'm getting here? I'm getting lies as well. Yeah, you had lies. There were lies. Someone was lying to you. And, you know, you're being asked to kind of push it away or something, or pretend it wasn't happening for this perfect facade thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I think there was pressure around you, a little bit of pressure around you to stick with this person, stay with this person, this ex. Yeah, other people were invested in this facade. I keep on getting this. Maybe you're still going through some of this pressure to stick with this. Maybe some people are pressuring you to go back to this person. You know, because, you know, if you look at the Seven of Wands, there's pressure here. You know, he's trying to fight off people's words, attitudes. So it looks like people are invested in this, keeping up this facade. Yeah, family, maybe this was family who are putting the pressure on, because sometimes, you know, in families, especially traditional ones, you know, that they're more worried about how things look on the outside. That's important to keep up tradition and you know, this facade and looking good to the world, all that kind of thing. But of course, to you, your insides are the more important thing. I'm getting that all here. Your beautiful, creative insides. That's more important than the outside. Okay. I think this ex of yours, this ex that's here, if this is you, they might be under some kind of pressure here, because I'm getting pressure around them. Yeah, I'm getting this horrible feeling. It's like twisting up your insides, knots. Yeah, like a knot in your stomach. Horrible feeling. Yeah, I think that's how they're feeling. Because I was getting all these lies around them. I was getting lies, and you were kind of being pressured to keep up that lie. That's what I'm getting. It's something like that, and I think they might still be keeping this lie alive, or a lie alive. They might still be trying to get people to believe that lie. I think you know what that lie is, if that's you. You know that they're still hiding something, and this is why they're all in knots. This is what I'm getting, because once you tell a lie, you know, and then you have to make up a story to cover that, and then you make up another one to cover that and cover that. I think that's what they're doing. It's almost like all these lies are popping up. Look at this man in the Seven of Wands. All these little wands are popping up, and he's trying to kind of bash them all down. It's like, oh, this evidence is popping up. Oh, this person's asking a question. This lie is popping up. Oh no, I have to keep on putting it down and putting it down and pushing all that down, because, you know, I'm really stressed it's going to come out. That's what he's doing, and he's got this big knot in his stomach. Look at all the stress on his face. He's so stressed. So I think that's what's happening to this ex. They're all tangled up in this lie. So just, if that's you, if you know what that's all about, just be happy that you're free from all that right now. You're very peaceful being away from all that, and you're free from lies. And yeah, the biggest thing is free to be yourself. You're free to be yourself. That's what I'm getting at. That's the most important thing to you, I think, is to have that freedom and to be able to be yourself. Absolutely beautiful. So keep on feeding that energy, that beautiful creative energy. All right, so the first card you've got for your presents, this Eight of Wands. Yeah, you see, I'm getting really angry actually looking at this, because okay, I don't mean to make this negative. I really don't. No, I'm not making it negative. This is what I'm seeing, but this is what I'm getting. Where were all these people that were putting pressure on you when you needed them? Because you had all these people around you, and they were happy to tell you what to do. They're happy to put the pressure on you when you were in this. But when you needed them, you know, when you're really going through it with this relationship and this breakup and all that, where were they? That's what I'm getting. Because if you look at the sequence, going across the top row horizontally now, you've got this relationship on the left, you've got this couple that you're in, and then you've got all these wands in the Eight of Wands, and they're flying away from the couple. And so when you're having all your problems, they all flew away from you, and they're all flying into this Knight of Wands, and he's really unsteady inside himself, and you know, he's jumping up and down, and he's trying to navigate all this. He's all by himself, and he's trying to navigate this, feeling really up and down and all over the place in his feelings. So that's how you were, all by yourself, trying to deal with this by yourself. They're all around you when they were telling you what to do, but not when you had to kind of deal with the worst of it. That's what I'm getting. So if that's you, I hope it isn't you, but it feels like it is. You've learned this now. You've learned not to take people's advice on board anymore, because not everyone. You do take some people's advice on board. There are some genuine people around you, but yeah, that time, if that's you, when you're going through all this breakup and all of that problem and all that, and you're totally by yourself, you're having to deal with it by yourself, that made you even more independent. Yeah, you're alone, having to cope with all this alone, And that's a strength in you as well. That's why I was getting all this strength around you. You're so strong. And that shows you that. That shows you how strong you really are. So yeah, you've still got the red shoes on and you're not taking them off. You're absolutely not taking them off, which I'm really happy to see. Okay, so there's a sequence down the middle row here. I'm looking all the way down the middle row. Okay, so there are a few different things I'm getting here. Right, okay. The first thing is that the feeling I'm getting looking down here, it's totally different from this other feeling I was getting before. I was getting this horrible knotty feeling, and now when I'm looking at all this, it feels extremely positive. It feels very open, very, very nice, very beautiful actually. Because now that I'm looking at these wands here, it looks like freedom, openness, you know, wands traveling through the sky. Very, very, very positive. Yeah, I'm getting a very, very special feeling actually. I don't know if you've felt this yet, but there's absolutely love here I'm getting. Now, yeah, lots and lots of texts, lots of messages, and that's what the Eight of Wands can be about. Text, some kind of online communication, something like that. Yeah, I'm not getting face-to-face communication right now. There aren't any people on this card. But that doesn't mean you haven't met them yet. You might have met them yet, but it's that realization, it's that feeling of, wow, this is something really special. This is it. This is the one. This feels so different, absolutely different. I think that feeling for you, that's going to come out of some kind of text conversation or messaging or something online. That's the emotional turning point. It's going to come out of some kind of online conversation. I have to say this, it's like nothing else. It feels like nothing else you've ever felt. Totally different, totally new. You've never felt this before, so it's absolutely beautiful. Now, yeah, I'm not sure where you are with this. Once again, maybe you've already had this moment and you're already with them. I hope you are, because yeah, it just feels so amazing. But yeah, you're keeping your independence. You're still keeping your independence. That's not going away. But I just have to say this, it's extremely, very, very special. So, so different. I can't even describe it really. So I really hope that resonates with you. If not now, I hope it does soon. But it's coming to you, this amazing, very, very special feeling between you and someone else. You know, as also you've got this wish card here. You've got the Nine of Cups, and yeah, look at that. Right next to that, you've got the Ace of Cups. Beautiful love, and you know the Ace of Cups can mean new love. So this is something quite new, if that's you. Okay, so with this Queen of Wands, there's something else I'm getting here. I'm getting work. You know, this can be a businesswoman, the Queen of Wands. She's very, you know, she's like a go-getter. She takes action, all that. So it feels like something might be coming up around work or a business or something like that. So, okay, I feel as if I need to say this to someone. You're in charge. Yeah, there's some kind of meeting or something like that coming up for you, I think. And you want to speak your mind in this meeting. You want to have your say. I'm getting that really clearly. You might have things written down. You might have you know, talking points written down that you have to say in this meeting, just to make sure everything's clear. If you do that, if you've got that done, definitely do that. Keep those notes, you know, because the Queen of Wands is all about being organised as well. So that's a reminder there as well. Yeah. Have your say. I'm getting that. I have to say that to you. Have your say. Yeah, don't let someone get you off your track. I'm seeing that really clearly. Someone in this meeting feels like they're a little bit difficult maybe. Yeah, they're going to try to get you off track. They're going to try and steer the conversation, I think. Get you off track. Yeah, I keep on getting that. They're trying to get you off track. Yeah, if you look at this card, there's a black cat. It's right down the bottom. You can see its little face there. And it's in front of this queen. And cats, they wander around everywhere. So you're going to have to keep on coming back to the point, if that makes sense. Come back to the point. They're going to try and get you off the point. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, see if you can have someone else in this meeting with you as well, if you can, because it just, it just feels like you need that support around you in this, because it feels quite stressful, quite difficult. So see if that can help you as well. But the big thing here is stay on point. The other thing is you're in charge. That was the other big thing I was getting here. And you're in the right. You're in the right. I can see that here, because you know you're the queen. This queen's representing you. You're high up on your throne, and this person, your opposition, whoever this is, they're below you. They're the cat, and they're wandering around. So just don't forget that you're up on your throne. You're in the right. You're in charge. And it feels very, very stressful. But just remember this. You can do this. You're on top and you're in the right, if that's you. So just remember that. So now the other thing I'm getting here in this whole sequence is very stressful. There's a warning here. Now, someone's coming back. It might be this axe. Now, yeah, the very, very weird thing here is it's very strange. Okay, this is so weird. Yeah, I think it's the same axe. Might not be, but they don't feel very stable. And I was getting that instability around them before, so it might be the same person. Yeah, I'm getting questions. I'm getting, oh, remember then? Remember that? Oh, why did you say that? I just want to discuss this. I want to go back in time and talk about all these things we did and all that. Let's go back over things. Let's go back over that and this and that. It feels like they're trying to get back into a friendship with you. That's what's so strange, is they don't want to get back together with you. They want some kind of a friendship. I'm getting that, or some kind of, at least some kind of opening with you, because they want to keep their options open. This is what I'm getting. They want to be your friend so that they can still go around with other people. This is what I'm getting. Now, yeah, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I'm getting lots of warnings here, so I need to say this if I'm getting warnings. There might be some kind of motive here around them. There's a reason why they want to be connected to you again. I'm getting that very clearly. Yeah, they want to come in and be your friend. They're going to come in and say, oh, let's be friends. You know, we were so good as friends. We can be friends again. So, again, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I am getting warnings here. Yeah, if you say yes to this friendship, this is what I'm getting. You're not going to see this right away, but there's some kind of motive in them trying to be friends with you. Whatever this is, it's going to be revealed later on. Not right away, but later on, down the line. And yeah, again, I'm getting all this caution. I'm getting so many warnings around this. So, and you can see this in the Nine of Cups as well. You know, you can't see what's behind the curtain right now, but you'll find out later. That's what that can be. So if you accept this offer of friendship, I would actually, I don't normally advise people, I don't like to do that, but I'm getting a big no, because I keep on getting all these warnings. Please be careful. And, you know, I'm seeing this amazing new love here, whether it's in or not. There's the promise of this beautiful new love here with the Ace of Cups that's right next to this once again. So please look forward to the love that's there, that's in front of you, or that's there now. Please don't look back, look forwards. That's what this is telling you. That's what I'm getting very, very clearly for someone here. All right, so the first card you've got for your future is this Knight of Wands. Yeah, you see, this is why I was getting all these warnings. There's a lot of instability around this person who wants to come and be your friend. And again, I think it might be an axe, because they want to keep their options open. I keep on getting that. Now, okay, it might even be this... or I don't know if I should say this, but okay, I will. I'm going to say this because I want to tell you what I'm seeing, and I want you to be aware of this, and I want to give you this warning. It feels like they're looking for some kind of benefit to them. Now, it might be that they're looking for some kind of, it might be a place to stay. It might be something else. It might be something practical. They might even ask you for money. I am seeing it may be something to do with their home. It feels quite unstable, or unstable, I should say, around their home. Again, this Knight of Wands is jumping up and down, very unstable. He's by himself. There's a lot of instability around them. I'm getting that. Now, I'm not saying don't help someone. If someone's in need, of course, help them if that's what you want to do. I'm not saying don't help people in need. What I am saying is this particular individual, I'm getting lots of warning signs. It feels like there's a motive behind them asking you to be friends. It feels like if this is an axe, do you want to be friends with an axe? Especially if they're still kind of have all these other motives. You probably don't. So I'm getting all these warnings here. The other thing is, okay, this is something to think about. When they come in and speak to you, because they are going to do that, they're going to come in and they're going to say, oh, let's be friends, you know, remember this special time we had, remember that, remember all that, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to talk about what they need and what they want. So when they speak to you, listen to their language. What I mean by that is, you know, how many questions do they ask you about you and your life? You know, if they truly wanted to be your friend, they'd be interested in you. You know, what you've been doing, your opinions on things, all that kind of thing. And so if they speak to you and their focus is all on them, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, oh, everything's great for me, 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 me. If they start saying me, 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 you'll know. You'll know that their focus is on them. You'll know that they've got this motive, and the motive is to gain something for themselves. So listen to what they say. If it's full of me, 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 and they don't even ask you how you've been or what you've been doing, or if they just give you this little, oh, how are you? Oh, great, okay, now on to me. If it's that kind of thing, then you'll know. Because, you know, you can see there's this clear message here, especially in this sequence. You've got a beautiful sequence. You can see this here between the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. You know, there's this man on the Chariot. He's protecting himself. He's got this box around him. And so anyone who comes in with me, 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 he's going to push them away. He's going to protect himself from all those voices. And look at where he's going. He's going toward the Ace of Cups. New love, pure love. This is the purest love you can have. And yeah, that's what I was feeling. I was feeling this beautiful, pure love. So yeah, I feel as if I have to plead with you and beg you, please don't go back to this half-hearted, selfish kind of friendship that's being offered to you. You don't want that. You know, when you've got this beautiful love here that's in this card, you deserve what's here. You deserve what's in this card. You don't deserve that. So please, move forward like this Chariot. He's moving forward. He's serious. Don't go backwards. Right. I sound so bossy, I know, but Scorpio, I'm sorry if I am, but someone has to hear that. So yeah, this is a general reading. Obviously, it's not going to resonate with everyone. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.